Привет, как дела? Меня зовут Сэм Хотап. Я студент русского языка. Я американец, живу в Чикаго, но давно изучал русский. Я интересуюсь русской культурой, русским языком, русской музыкой. Но сегодня я бы хотел рассказать вам немного о себе и немного о моем преподавателе русского языка Николай Тишин. Nikolai and I have been studying together, him as my language instructor for the Russian language, for just about 2 to 3 months now. He's been excellent. I've been thinking about 3 or 4 points I'd make in this video to describe his teaching style and why I think it's beneficial to me as someone who is trying to improve my Russian in a managed, directed way, a purposeful way. First of all of Nick's lessons are curated to me personally. So we meet about once a week and we go over essentially and focus on the things that I need to work on. And what are those things? Sounding more natural as a Russian speaker, choosing phrases and vocabulary that Russians would choose. As a native English speaker, I have a way of stringing together words and sentences that convey the meaning that I want them to convey, but in a way that just doesn't sound naturally Russian. And so we focus a lot on that, building vocabulary. There's still aspects of the language in terms of grammar that I struggle with, verbal aspect being one of them. Verbs of motion, even cases from time to time still mess with me. I think that's normal for non-native speakers. So it's just very well curated, each of the lessons. It's practical. I speak a lot during our lessons. I listen a lot. And he's always like driving me towards sounding more Russian, which is my goal. In addition to all of that, all of this, growth has been happening in the context of these really interesting conversations we've been having. Nick and I actually share a lot in common. We're both fathers. We both have a couple small children with families, with our own families. Although Nick is Russian, lives in Russia, he has been to the U.S., and I, as an American, have been to Russia. And so it's been interesting hearing his perspective on a number of topics, and he's been interested in my opinions on different things, and I've just learned a lot, and I think we've become closer as friends just as a result of this sort of language learning relationship. We talk about things from politics to movies to sports to music to culture, linguistic topics, social media, all kinds of things. It's just been interesting hanging out with him and studying with him. He's very flexible as an instructor. We meet on Skype. If I'm busy on one day, I just message him on WhatsApp and let him know. It's no big deal. So overall, it's been a great experience for me working with Nick as a student of the Russian language. He was someone who saw pretty much exactly where I was at in my language study, and was able to help me focus and find a good path forward that I already feel is reaping benefits. I know that my language is improving as a result of studying with him. So thank you, Nick, and thank you all. Спасибо.